Hey y'all, what's good? I wanted to come to y'all about some near and dear topics, you know what I mean? So basically, break it down like this, I was just on Facebook and I was talking to some pro-black individuals about rebuilding our African nation economy as well as building our communities to have one. In the event of that, I started brainstorming about a lot of things and I'm hoping that I can relay a lot of these thoughts I have. So, in the event of building a black nation, a pro-black nation, an African nation, I feel that we need to get together internationally. That's the first thing. Building our businesses, building the value of it, building our own stock market, something that competes with the rest of the world, the rest of the other races. We need that. Um, Added to that, I feel like we need to make sure that all of these different communities that come together and then we internationally come together, I feel that we need to make sure that it's as clean as possible. We need the best that we can bring forth because of the years of living in poverty, the years of um, being the inferior race in other nations. And I feel that we can build ourselves so that we can have and that we can live in abundance. You see what I'm saying? One of my concerns that I've been stressing with a lot of the pro-black individuals who I communicate and network with is the black-on-black crime situation. A lot of the black-on-black crime is basically because of the prison mentality, the prisoner's mentality, and the criminal mentality. We value drugs and the gang life more than human life, more than our own African black life. And in that same breath, I feel like it's wrong, it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? We need to eliminate that. And that's why when it comes to having a fight, to fight against the races and the individuals who are against us, who are oppressing us, who are killing us, who are hurting us, and keeping us down, it's going to be hard because they can always go back to those same gang individuals and put us down. It's like being a pro-black brother, being a brother who's trying to uplift your people. Guess what? Before you even get to another race or racist individuals, you have to fight against your own because that's who they have as what you could say a part of the obstacle of the downfall of our everyday life. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of drug users and some drug dealers don't like me. They feel a type of way about me, and that's real. So I know that every individual who's on a mind level like mine have that as a challenge. You ain't gonna get too far with that obstacle right there. You see what I'm saying? As you start doing things to uplift your people, these individuals are invested into to a degree to keep you distracted from doing what you need to do. These are some of the real reasons why our race can't get together because we're separated by these same things. You see what I'm saying? You have to think about it like that. You know what I mean? So we have to eliminate them. We have to get together, you know what I'm saying, quietly without no one really knowing, you know what I mean? And then, subtly defeating our own kind who are the negative ones, who are the obstacle to keep us down. Some of them know what they're doing, and then you have what I call the bottom feeders, the low lifers, who don't know what they're exactly doing, but they follow the code. It's like you say, the code of the streets. Within the code of the streets is honestly the blueprint to keeping the black race down. You see what I'm saying? This is why a lot of young blacks and a lot of even older blacks are about, oh, don't snitch, don't do this, don't do that, whatever, whatever. And then it embeds into what keeps us having a negative image as a race because these are the highlight individuals of our race. This is who the racist individuals refer back to when they refer back to any African. It's these individuals. You see what I'm saying? So this is what keeps us down. This is what keeps us having a negative image and keeping other races given the green light to keep us down, to keep us from actually uplifting as an African race. We need to show that we can be as gentle as the most gentlest creature on the earth. You see what I'm saying? And not be looked at as, you know what I'm saying, butt wipes or ass kissers or whatever. We need to do that. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We need to show that we have a softer side and that we are eligible to have our own economy, our own community, both of them. Because with both of those, now we can step out of poverty. We can have less of our African nation and living in poverty, living as third world individuals. And this is what it's really about in my book. You see what I'm saying? But when we have the most popular African image being a gangster, being a drug dealer or a drug user, this adds to the pile of the negative image that we can't get away from because we keep these people in power. And these gangsters and drug dealers and drug users, they also have another community that they're connected to, prostitution. You see what I'm saying? And then to make it even worse, when hip-hop first came out, it was to bring the people together. When they seen that, they started investing into hip-hop artists making a negative image, making us live by this code of the streets of criminals. You see what I'm saying? And when we took that on, we destroyed a lot of opportunities and chances to uplift our communities to a better standing. And it's horrible because it still lives on till this day. I was talking to a brother and he said, because, you know, I was saying that we can't give up, and he was saying, well, we're going to have to wait for these negative individuals to die out. And I feel that we need to just rush right through them. We don't need to live in fear or wait anymore. The longer we wait is the less time we have. And that's what's real, because society itself, besides race, we are running out of time with the pollution on the earth, all of that. This earth is going to engulf us. It's going to destroy us for the destruction that we bring upon it. You see what I'm saying? And we have to, as a people, build ourselves. And when we do, we can't just go off and be like the other races who don't care about the earth itself. We have to do what we've been doing and rebuild this earth. We have to, once again, put our hard work and effort into doing the positive things that we need to do as society and for our planet. This is what it is for me. Not only for the health of humankind, but for every species and walk on the earth. You know, by the grace of the Most High, this comes to pass. And this is what I'm looking at. This is what I really am for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking just to talk. I'm trying to really bring across a message that will help. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm an individual where when it comes to these criminal-minded individuals, these druggies, these drug dealers, and these prostitutes in this criminal world, not all of them, but there is a nice percentage of them that don't like me and want me dead. And I honestly came to a point where I said, you know what? I'm lead to believe that there are individuals in higher places that are saying he is the one that's going to help build a large percentage of black individuals who are going to put a stop to what we are doing to this race, how we are getting over on this race, how we getting a bigger bite out of the food. And I'm talking about spiritual food, I'm talking about physical food, I'm talking about the resource of our nation. They want to get rid of me for that. And this is what they have these individuals there for. You see what I'm saying? And not all of the individuals are black. There are now a small percentage of white individuals who want to see me dead. They are taking on the action of making sure that I am distracted from doing my job that the Most High has brought me here for, to change the outcome of our race, to change the outcome of our world. And I've been doing a lot of research, and I believe that what I was doing my research on, by the time we get together, not only as the African race, but as a people in all races, and actually get rid of these private bankers and these individuals that are enslaving us through the corporation, I feel that by the time we get to that, this world's going to be destroyed. This earth is going to be at a point where it's going to be hard to recover from it. It's going to have to destroy us as a race. And that's real. That's what's real. So by the time we get together, if we keep on bickering and pointing the finger, he's with a white girl and he's doing this and he ain't with us and he a coon and he that, we're going to keep doing that. And by the time we do get together, all those individuals who's been enslaving us is going to probably try to find a way to get away from what is to happen. Make underground bunkers in Earth or make spaceships to get off the planet before it decides to explode, earthquake, and do things to wipe us off the face of the earth. Just like what our body would